Hey everybody, Brendan the Realtor here. So huge news just came out about interest rates and how they're projected to increase in the near future. Let's talk about that, why it's happening, when it's going to happen, and we're going to go over our October data report just for our monthly update. Let's just jump into this. First of all, interest rates. They are expected to increase, okay? From 3.4% all the way up to 3.7% from Q4 to Q3 of 2022. Right now, today, which is the 4th, we are expected interest rates to be at 3%. Okay, so this is going to be a big jump for December. So that's the next big answer is when is this going to happen? Really, December. We're expecting rates to really shoot up December, maybe week 1, week 2, primarily because the Fed, they're backing off purchasing the bonds, and they're going to rely on the private sector to go ahead and purchase that. So we know that, of course, the Fed has spoken about tapering back their purchase program, and that's exactly what they announced. So this is different sources showing where the projection is going to be, all the way from Freddie Mac to NAR. Take a pause on this and understand. And of course, if you need to understand even further by different many factors leading to this increase, go ahead and take a pause on this screen as well. But with that said, let's just jump into our normal October update. This is all the data that I use for our hyper local market. What about the summary? So first of all, the average days to sell. So homes are still selling faster compared to last year, 18 days versus 34 days. So homes are still going quick. When it comes to the number of new listings, that actually increased by 4%. I know that's like 140 homes, I believe, and is a difference from last year or last October to this October. So we did have a slight increase of inventory to choose from, which we'll talk about in a moment. We still have a 100% close price to list price ratio, which means if the seller wanted 400,000, did they get it? The answer is yes. They're getting that and more. We have the median list price here at 475 and some change. The median close price is at 459. And the active listings to sold listings, we take that information to get us the days of inventory, which is 41 days. So that has increased more than really any other month this entire year. So you have a little bit more to choose from, which I know buyers have noticed on the market. Buyers, let's talk about you. So first of all, inventory, of course, has slightly increased a little over a month. This means, by the way, it's still a strong seller's market. So anything under 4 months of inventory, it's still a seller's market. Interest rates are low for the exact moment that this video came out. It's expected to increase, like we said, in December, and expect higher monthly payments, like we just mentioned as well. Now, more new construction is available to choose from. And so if you've been that buyer who's kind of been sitting around for 6 to 8 months because there's just been no options, well, there are some options today on the outskirts of the city. There are a few in the inner city, but they're quite expensive. And not every home has multiple offers, but, and there's a little asterisk on here, perfect properties will still have multiple offers without a doubt. That still happens. 3 minimum buyers is what we're kind of seeing. But imperfect properties, they will sit longer on the market, and those sellers tend to be delusional because they have the price so high and it's not where it needs to be due to the imperfect items within the home. So some important tips. Education is absolutely critical and key to understanding what you should do as a buyer. You need to ask about the home buyer class. Not many realtors will offer this. We do. Everything's free, so you can ask about that if you need additional education, since our market changes so quickly. And you must have the right lender because the appraisals, all right? Next, when you're a seller, understand there's more competition now, right, versus the summer, because October had the lowest sales for this entire year. There's a lot of delusional sellers. They're thinking they can get summer prices. That's not, and when I say summer prices, I mean summer competition where people are giving $100,000 over the list price. That's not happening. So you can still get your home sold at the value or the competitive value, but you can't just list it well above where it's truly worth, because buyers are not stupid. They understand what the real value is when speaking with a real estate agent. Also, we spoke about listing at the competition value, or you're going to sit on the market. You also need to list at or below the market value in order to achieve multiple offers, which then tends to get you above what the real value is. So if this is all confusing, ask your real estate agent to go ahead and clarify the strategy, because each area is a little bit different. Also, we do historically have low inventory, so it's still a strong seller's market. So you're either going to be under contract within 1 to 4 days or 15 to 30 days. That's the average right now. And it depends on the condition, and price is depending on which field you're going to be in. All right. Okay. I know we went over a lot of information. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We love providing education, love teaching and helping. If you're a past client and you're just like curious about your specific home, or you need some help and some guidance, let me know. I love you guys. All right. See you next month with another update. Bye.